Today, we're taking a clear, honest look at the brand new Eco Flask hydrogen bottle and comparing it with the most popular hydrogen bottles you see all over the internet.
Hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Gary B, and I'm a longevity expert, and I'm also a cancer survivor. This channel is dedicated to finding truth in wellness. I got tired of all the BS and all the misinformation, and I decided to create content for you so that we can all age well as we get into the second half of our
A
lives.
lot of these bottles are pushed by celebrities, promoted heavily on Amazon, and talked about constantly in health communities, but very few people know which ones actually work. To keep everything real, we sent multiple hydrogen bottles to an independent laboratory, H2 Analytics, to test whether they actually produce hydrogen, and the results were surprising. Many of the cheaper bottles produced almost no hydrogen at all, even though they advertise big promises. So it's important to understand what truly matters. A good hydrogen bottle needs strong ppm output, a real proton exchange membrane, safe pressure handling, high quality materials, and verified lab testing. Why we care about the ppm output? Because the therapeutic dose of hydrogen is measured not just by ppm, but by the volume of water we're drinking, that is the dose. This bottle is 16 ounces, so also more water than the other 8 to 11 ounce sizing and more ppm. This means that to get a therapeutic dose, we should strive for drinking at least 4 liters a day of this bottle. Most of the cheap bottles online fail at least one of these. The Eco Flask immediately stands out because it consistently produces up to 8 parts per million, which is far higher than the typical 1 to 4 ppm numbers seen in most portable bottles. It uses a German-made Triton plastic that's food grade, durable, and doesn't leach chemicals. It also has a proper pressure locking cap, a modern LED interface, a fast cleaning mode, and most importantly, certified testing from H2 Analytics to confirm its real output. When we compare Echo to the rest of the market, the differences become very clear. The cheap Amazon bottles in the $40 to $120 range usually produce 0 to 1 parts per million, sometimes none at all, and often use fake membranes or low quality components. Mid-tier bottles in the $150 to $230 range perform a bit better at around 2 to 3 parts per million, but many still reuse the same mass-produced parts from China, so their results are inconsistent. Premium Japanese hydrogen devices are more reliable and usually deliver 4 to 5 parts per million with good durability, but they tend to be heavier, slower, and not as convenient to carry around. Under-sink systems like the Echo Ultimate are excellent for large volume household use, but they are not meant for portability or high concentration sipping. In real-world use, hydrogen does escape quickly, which is why output matters so much. Cheap bottles lose hydrogen within minutes, while mid-tier bottles hold it a little longer. The Eco Flask, when sealed, can maintain hydrogen for 8 to 10 hours, and even when opened, it stays active for about an hour. But honestly, drinking it fresh is always the most effective option. When you break everything down, the choice becomes simple. Get a cheap bottle only if you don't care about performance. Choose a mid-tier bottle. If you just want to experiment, pick a Japanese bottle if you want long-term durability, and choose the Eco Flask if you want high concentration hydrogen, verified lab results, reliable membranes, modern design, and strong performance while traveling or working out. I've added all the links you need in the description below, so feel free to check them out if you want more information or want to pick up the Eco Flask for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.